There are people just like you. Those things you do behind closed doors, some people are also doing them. But you cannot know until you listen to us on the Undiluted Truth podcast. And today on the second appearance, I'm saying welcome to my co-host. My name is Adonai, and I have here
Hamza.
Hamza, you're welcome.
Good.
And the beautiful lady beside two men.
Sweet berry.
Sweet berry. It's like every day you
My
bring new
dear.
name. Yesterday today you are sweet berry.
Amen.
You're welcome, sweet berry.
Thank you.
Sweet puna.
You started again.
What does it mean to be a wife material?
Wait, are
Okay,
you?
no, not for you. Hamza, what is a wife material to you?
Wife material sometimes 100 yards.
No, it's a wife material.
Okay, there are differences. What works for you as
That's
a
what I
person?
said to you.
That's
I'm not saying
okay.
to me. I have the things I look at.
Okay,
Maybe
to me,
sex might be my.
management, intentionment, general is good. I don't care how much I have, as far as I can afford it. Sure. But when you have a woman who will always remind you that, babe, we have to do this, you have this money.
But if you are this kind of person that will come out and say, "Oh, this thing I want to do it's all doing, and there is money in my pocket," bam, you do it.
Mhm.
You might also be that kind of man that will do things before you go to ask
No,
your wife.
that is why when you as a person, you need self-discipline. I don't know if you're getting me. Yes, you can actually have that self-discipline without being a married man.
Okay.
But I'm just telling you, personal me, I need that one person that is not. You don't say. I'm not saying scared of. You need that one person that you can always say, if I do this, now my wife will shout, or my woman will shout. You know that we thing.
You want someone that will keep a check on you.
Yes, while I do same. You understand me? Because
Okay.
you
So
have
if a woman is intentional, reflective life, calculative life, keeps a check on you, but is very bad on bed.
those ones to anybody. As far as you're a girl, you're not fat. I can manage your character. In short, love has to do with understanding. There must be understanding before there should be love.
Okay.
I believe that if I'm a saucy person, understanding and adjustment for us to blend.
So, do you think you can change an adult woman?
No, you that is what I'm saying. Both of us we are married now, let's leave marriage. We are dating, and I sincerely love you, and you do same.
No, be referring to.
I said, for example, okay, both
sweet
of us
berry,
we are in a relationship
for
now,
instance.
and I genuinely love you, and she does same to me.
Okay.
Now I noticed that she's somebody that she's always hyperactive. She always shout every small thing, and I noticed that to me she doesn't know when she do those things. Maybe she do it feeling that she's doing the right thing, and I understand that this is her. Now when she starts that part, I'll just walk away. When she's calm, I'll come back to her and say, "This is what you do, no work, no do them again." This is what I feel.
So you are this kind of
If
guy
that
want to
love
make it.
and understanding is there, she too, you no need beat am to tell am say this way she dey do no good. She go know say this person no like this. When she want, babe, sorry I raise my voice. Na so e dey start. The correction don dey start. Babe, sorry I raise my voice. But what I was trying to say is that you shouldn't have done it this way. And I will not come from that angle. Yes, you would have made your point without raising
Funny
your
enough,
voice.
I have a contrary opinion.
Good.
I believe adults hardly change. Adults, when I say adult, once somebody has developed a certain character to a certain age, we are talking about marriage, we are talking about 25 years, 30 years, 28-year-old girl, she has mastered the act of this character, which to me, I am referring as a bad character. It might not be a bad character to another person, but I'm saying to me, this is a bad character. Okay? I am not willing to live with it
No.
because most adults are unwilling to change. Let me give you an example. A lady who is materialistic, I bought this one for you.
Before you go too far,
Now, why they are controlling you as a child, and when you grow up, you realize that you can also keep a check on yourself. For instance, again, greeting. I cannot live with a woman who something as simple as greeting. You cannot wake up in the morning and greet your husband. You cannot greet the neighbors. I'm not saying socialize with the neighbors. There are basic things about greeting, courtesy. It will be like you are trying to retrain me. So instead of dealing with or trying to force myself to be the understanding person in the relationship, I rather walk away from that person and look for who is compatible.
Okay, she has
I
something
want
to say.
I want to say something to that. It's just like that's why it's good to actually date a lady or date a man before marriage. Okay, I think in that aspect we should just say okay before you should get married with 2 weeks you should observe they should go for what they want if it feel like character matters to you and you can't change this person, I feel like
Exactly.
you should observe and see is this what I want. You let it go. Like
With
No,
bad
no,
character.
but
no, there's a way he can
what I
handle.
want.
There's a way he can
You
handle.
cannot
it.
live
No,
with bad character.
No, can I tell you something? When you were talking, you made mention of a materialistic woman.
Can you deal with that?
I'm coming. Now, if you listen very well when I was talking, I said one of my own weak points. Now, this is what I mean in my own word. There's a girl who choose to put 2,000, 3,000 from you. If I'm hungry, babe, I'm this, babe, I'm that. As guys, they bite us for body, even as much as we don't talk am. But I prefer to be I can actually afford that my 2,000 naira that I disturb you from. With this, even if I make my hair, I can even take care of my basic needs with this particular thing I'm doing. That is what I'm talking
That's a
about.
I want to say
hardworking, that's a
something
hardworking
that-
girl. That's not a
I want to
materialistic
say
Excuse
person.
something. I want to say something. I don't
Okay.
forget. Now you mentioned something about the lady counting into like asking you for this. You as a man, you should know that your lady wants something without asking, letting her ask for it to get. So there's a different narrative in that aspect. And when you notice that, okay, she don't have that knowledge to actually ask you, or babe, I actually want to open a business. I don't want to ask you for money or want you to send me money all the time. Something like that can come in. You as a man can actually count in, baby. I feel like you should start up something. How about that? You think about it.
Yeah.
Then get her knowledge on what she wants to say. If she don't say anything reasonable, that is when you force
But you know the funny
words in.
thing, some ladies, when you bring up this kind of conversation, I say, babe, I'm not actually comfortable with this. They will say, "They're stingy."
That's why some ladies they don't want you to
You understand?
use the word that can make them feel like
You
you're
understand? So,
intimidating
yeah.
them.
So when
Do
you
you think there are adults who do not know that a certain character they have is good or bad?
yes,
It's just like
Who do not know?
yes,
Can I give
And
them a
they don't
definition?
know.
Can I give them a
that is
definition?
in everybody.
There is a popular definition that says,
yes.
"He who knows not
Uh-huh.
and knows not that he knows not
Mm-hmm.
is a fool."
Thank you.
Anybody who does not know that this bad character that I have is bad is a fool.
No.
I cannot deal with the
Now,
person.
if you
It's not
listen,
up to me to
if-
tolerate.
if
Let me
you-
give you an example with you. You said you know that you are extravagant. By knowing alone, you're already keeping a check on yourself. By knowing alone, you're already looking for who can complement this part of you and help you keep a check on you.
okay.
Anybody who does not know that this is a bad character, as an adult, I don't mean kids,
Okay.
I don't mean teens.
Mm.
I mean adult who does not know that so thing is a bad character.
Yeah.
By so definition alone, you're a fool.
Okay, now let me tell you from
And I cannot tolerate you.
Okay, now still from your own adage, you said that you from your adage you made us understand that this person does not know and still did not know that
Yes.
he or she does not know,
That's a fool.
and you
No,
tagged
you
this
shouldn't
person
be
a
a fool.
fool.
You shouldn't do that.
Now, if this person is not a fool, there are people naturally that process things slowly. There are people that see it as a flex or as a way of pride. Yes, to just bragging right. My babe sent me 2K to eat. My babe did this, my babe did that. To her, she's seeing it as is her pride. She's bragging with it. Now, if you don't let that person know that, babe, this is not really proper. There's sometimes, have you seen this thing? Someone coming up to say, if you know be that way you tell me that, I don't even know say this thing dey like this.
Yes. Everybody.
But that person has
we
been
hear
doing this
every day.
particular thing every day, not knowing.
Yes.
So what you will now pray for is somebody
Who listens?
who listens. That is why I said love comes with understanding.
Okay.
If I cannot understand you, we cannot love each other.
Okay.
That is the
So I
truth.
start a marriage to retrain My wife.
Courtship is already retraining.
Yes.
The more see, I don't call it retraining. I say for two people to work together, they must be willing to adjust for each other.
Okay.
If I eat cold food and you like hot food, we should come to a particular
A
place.
compromise.
Thank you. So now it's not about training anybody. No, you have to be adjusting while still pointing out those ones that are not adjustable. If our papa and our mama tell us wetin dey endure to still dey today for the same house, we go meet them. You go say Jesus Christ, God forbid, you no go fit try am. Marriage is all about, I'm not married though, but I feel marriage is all about understanding.
Okay, what are those things that are top priority to you when it comes to marriage? What are those things you cannot manage? This one, if it's there, don't go for me.
Are you
Do
asking
you
me?
have any? What of you? Anybody can
I
ask?
feel in that aspect, lack of understanding, someone who doesn't listen to you, someone who when you guys don't fall into agreements. Because you cannot just get married to someone. There are some persons, yes, there are some marriages, that's the reason they say a lot of divorces are out there. There are some persons that you might get married to this person, maybe like from the beginning everything looks good, and at some point everything else like change and not looking like
Does
wait.
physical appearance matter to women in marriage?
Everybody does.
I'm
Before
asking
you
women.
go,
Are you a woman?
okay, fine. Before
I
you,
know it matters to you. You get
No,
a
to everybody.
woman that is slim.
I feel
and is
for
beautiful.
everybody.
Does physical appearance matter to women?
yes, just like as a guy, when you men see a lady, maybe there's some guys that are like slim girls are my spec.
Yeah.
There's some guys chubby girls are my spec. So it's just like that with
So you guys have spec too.
yes.
Yes.
But your spec seem to be overshadowed by money.
In that scenario, there are ladies that based on by choice, yes. Right, okay, if it's like that, you should be counting it that way. There are some conductors outside, they still get married, they still have kids, right? Those
Okay.
ladies that still them that accepts them that wants to marry
Those
them.
ladies are also in their level.
Level.
And that is
That's social strategy.
that's no,
I'm talking about
we are coming
men.
towards your question because you just asked based on appearance, right?
Yeah, does physical appearance.
Yes, because one, if this person doesn't like this person, she would have gone to that man.
We are saying the same thing at this point. I agree with you.
Good.
People in the same social stratification
Okay.
will always accept each other. Social stratification or life levels in life are different from appearance generally. Like how you look, fair, dark, short, slim, tall. Women, you said, they also like to differentiate men based on their spec.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, it seems money gets to blind every woman I know. That once there is money, a man has no spec. A woman has no spec. Unlike men, if a woman can be the most richest woman in the world, but because she's hungry, a man will be like, I leave that eating. I don't want for her.
No, that's not. I think I don't. I will
But
disagree with you on that.
women, the moment he has money, the woman will give a
I
damn.
disagree on that because I think I've come across a post, but I can't really recall. I think a guy got married to a lady because she's stable, financially stable, and based on him, he's intellectually, he has all these ideas, or he's into business. Okay, yeah. So he feel like this lady is gonna support him, stand well, and be like the wife. The only thing there I understand in just in marriage or relationship is understanding, as you said, because when there is no
Or
understanding,
personal interest.
yes, when there is nothing like that, I don't think this will work.
But just still in personal appearance, does brick size matter to women?
There's some ladies, there are some persons that would be like, even though the matter, I don't care about the size, I can still manage as long as it gives me money.
But to women, a higher percentage of them, where will you place it? Like on your own, from what you know, from you, your friends, people around you, when women talking to women, does a higher percentage support consider brick size while others nothing? So far, is a good man. How is it?
See,
More people support brick size, or less people think about brick size?
There are some persons that can have responsibility and all of it. You'll be like, I can cook. They don't mind.
Okay,
There are
to you,
some-
what do you think?
No, I'm not gonna answer that. But you're just asking
Well,
me based
from
on
your
what some
personal
persons.
experience.
No, you just asked me based on people I
You.
have come across, people that might have said
Yeah, but
things
to you
based on
as
girls'
a
guys
person.
when you get. So this is some things I've actually heard, and not just that. even on social media, some persons will tell you, I don't fucking care. Sorry to use the F
Hmm.
word. That they don't care if this man is this. There's some person they prioritize the size.
Hmm.
They don't care if you have the money or anything, as long as
Hmm.
you're very good on bed for them. They are
Hmm.
cool.
But when it comes to sexual satisfaction, those big man who could be okay, from what I think, big size, I come, I'm satisfied irrespective of size.
That's
So to you, maybe share your personal experience with us. What do you think? Like, does big size matter in sexual satisfaction?
I don't know, but I'll just repeat what I just said before. Like, it's all by choice. There's some persons it's just when they give them head and all of it, like you mentioned yesterday,
They will be
they'll
fine.
just be okay. They'll be okay. Yes. So when it comes to like a
And
man,
the two categories of women, let me help you. One can come by just stimulation alone. Don't even need penetration. Only stimulation, they are good to go.
yeah, that's
But
something.
there are some that they need penetration and even deep penetration before
So
they
then they
can be
can
able
be
to
fine.
attain their orgasm. Right?
Yeah.
So if you meet, what you're trying to say is that since you don't want to give me a direct answer, if you meet a woman that desires deep penetration, then size must matter. And if you meet a woman that desires just stimulation, is fine, then size wouldn't matter. That's
Yeah.
what you're trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
Or you're making the
Like, okay, I feel you should have asked her, not making it be like you personally, like in your own
I
opinion.
ask generally, and then
In your own
ask,
opinion.
I ask privately. I want to hear from someone who is willing to share personal experience. That's what matters when people listen to
But
you.
from her,
Oh,
from
this person is just like me.
yeah,
I can only, if I were a woman, I can only talk to share my story. Like, oh, personally, I prefer stimulation. By stimulation, I'm good to go.
There are
So I
ladies
don't
that
personally
there are even
care.
ladies that
So I
want
don't
it
personally
all
care
together.
about.
There are ladies that still want it all together based on the whether the size or not the size. That's still okay. So just what matters is everybody depends on your choice. I'll just use the word choice because it's when you make your own choice. This is my kind of guy, and no. There's some ladies that can actually have a crush on a guy, no matter what's happened, whether the size or not money or anything. They just want to be there, just because they like this person.
Mm.
So that is just like someone being in love with a guy. You obviously can do anything, even though he doesn't have money. You'll be like, I can wait until anytime you're making money.
Mm.
So all those things is how
But
it
there's
is.
one thing with our mindset. The moment you have one thing, you start to look out for the next. Maybe when you met this guy, you were like, I just want to have his love. When you got his love, you want to have money. If you guys don't have money, someday love can't feed you. So you start to look for money. People have money. You be like, I got his love, I got money, but now I want sexual satisfaction. If you can't do it, maybe I'll get myself a personal trainer or a masseuse or stuff like that. Human desires are insatiable. As long as they can afford it, they are always willing to go for it. So we can't really judge people based on I love. Because in reality, I always say, love is nothing. Love is just our own emotional attachment or emotional expression about this person. It can stop at any time. And when it's an institution like marriage that has to do with a lifetime engagement, if that first impression or expression about this person dies off, and you just have to keep being there, that's when
did you actually say your personal opinion, or you just told us that love is nothing?
no, my personal opinion.
Okay.
Love is just an expression
Okay.
of
Okay.
this person. The moment I saw you, I just felt like, oh, this person is unique. I want to have this person.
But I
You know,
feel love is
but
something.
when you get there, when you get to have that thing, you feel like, oh, it's not. It's just like even beyond human being.
Mm.
You know, that there was a time that where you are today was a dream that you wanted to have,
Sure.
or something you desire, something you love, something you want to have.
Yeah.
I remember before I went for NYSC, for instance, you want to graduate, you want to wear this graduation gown, you want to be celebrated, like, ah, God, I want to. I want. When you get there, you realize that this is nothing. In fact, I want the next thing. You make your first 1 million, you be like, is it what it feels to be a millionaire? I need 10 million. You get 10 million, you be like, I don't have anything. I need 50 million. And that is how life is. So even in human expressions, you see this person say, oh, I love you. You get there, okay, I want to date you. You finally get there. It's just like every other guy, nothing so special. It's just the same. Then you start feeling irritated. And if this has to be marriage, like I said, that is when every other thing that you neglected because of love starts to play back. The sexual performance you neglected, the finance you neglected, because you think love should have covered everything.
Yeah.
We now start to eat you up. That is when you now remember, and he's even broke, and he's even this, he's even, oh no, I don't tire for this marriage itself. People will now say they fell out of love. You didn't really fall out of love. Rather, you failed to put into consideration the thing that once mattered to you. That's why I'm asking, what I do you? Like he said, so your stature. Because if
Wait, what about the lady hitting the gym and it doesn't come out the way she used to be the previous time when
that's
you
a
met?
problem. That's where
So are you
challenges
are
in
you
marriage
going to tell me
start.
the guy is gonna look outside to have another chick to replace her?
Bro, it's gonna be hard though. That's why many men cheat.
But it's not-
today. No, sorry to say, no vagina remains the same after childbirth.
Have you given it a try before?
Most,
Okay.
apart from I gave birth through vagina,
I think I have something to say here.
say it.
You said why men cheat. That's the first
One of my
with the eyes of some of our aunties and relatives that are in the village that have left themselves.
Yes.
That even you,
I'm not
excuse
even,
me
I'm
now,
not even talking about the body.
I'm
you're
coming.
talking
Talking
about-
So the whiteness and hole, is it what? Is it outside? Is it nobody?
The whole
That is what
gets
I'm. Wait
bigger.
now.
If you're talking about that,
I
well,
can-
okay, why
can
in
you-
a normal relationship, why do men still cheat?
Wait, my bro. What I'm
I
saying.
want to check something.
What I'm saying is, it's not you are looking at women with that eyes of normally you get women who say they never even born. Still on this your whole issue you are talking about, they are wide.
Yeah.
They never born before. So all these things are body system, the system of your body and some kind things that you understand. So it's not a yardstick for you to say that this man is cheating from a place that this woman produced another life for you. That is why you are cheating. When you dey marry, you know, see, bro, I feel we cheat because sometimes we just want to try new things.
It's from the mindset.
Sometimes mindset, sometimes girl go pass, this girl said to
Mhm.
make I try this
Do you even
one.
know that girl if you're going to
Bro.
if she has given birth?
And you don't know. So
Let me tell you.
it's not about the
Do you
vagina.
know-
You can say another thing.
No. This is one of the reasons, and I can prove it to you.
Okay.
Do you know that after childbirth,
Mm,
most midwives
mm.
had to stitch back the vagina?
Yes. That's to tell you the stitching can actually go in. It's either it's tighten it more or
That's to tell you
it just go back
Do
to
you
normal.
even
Yes.
sometimes
Now,
they equally give a tear to the
now,
vagina?
do you also know that a lot
Now-
of things have come out that after a girl must have finished giving birth, she can start doing one or two things for her vagina to go back to normal.
Yes.
That's
And even
that's
some you even think they are virgin or maybe
That-
they've not had sex for a long
Exactly.
time.
That's a
Are
good
you aware?
news, bro. That's a good news, bro. Now let me tell you where this might work.
So this one
This
is not
work- hold
one
on
of the
now.
opinions.
Hold on.
Yeah.
This works for singles who gave birth outside wedlock. The guy is not around, you gave birth, and then you were able to take your time to take care of your body back before you hit the street or before you hit the dating market. For somebody who
I know
lives,
also know the online.
I don't know who it is.
Eh?
There's audio online. Go ahead.
I'm hearing now. I'm watching here. There's no audio. I'm watching.
I say there's audio.
For somebody who lives with a woman, you are distracting us.
Continue.
You as we watch you.
Continue.
For somebody who lives with a woman, she might not have the luxury of time to go and take care of herself the way you guys are imagining it. Hit the gym, take some months off from sex for the place to come back. In fact, some men visit their wife in less than 3 months of giving birth.
So you as a human being, don't you know that something passed through that place that you need
Exactly.
to? So now, why would you not
You.
justify it as an avenue
I
for
am
you
not
to
justifying it as their fault.
No,
I
you
am
say
saying
one of the reasons.
this
Yes.
is a natural circumstance.
No, it
This
is
an-
not.
An unavoidable
Woman wey born
situation
for you, wey-
to her, pamper her. She has brought forth another human. I agree with you.
Okay.
Women deserve to be celebrated for bringing forth another human. That's perfect. Bro, you're distracting me. I'm going to poke your eyes. Now, if you are saying it from this angle, I am telling you, you are right. But if you are looking at it from the reality of the temple where I prayed had a very friction a very good friction, and now it wide. First of all, you don't even argue whether it expands. It naturally expands, and that is why doctors, nurses, midwives, everybody try to put back effort
Okay, can
to
I
restore
can I tell you
No,
something?
to
it's
restore
expands because
the
a
head
life
of the
is
baby.
coming
Wait,
out.
wait.
Yes, a life is coming
you.
out.
Wait,
All those-
excuse. I want to
all
say
those
something.
plastic-
Okay, when she's done, that will be my last
Go ahead,
question.
go ahead.
Please continue. Finish up. Let me now.
Okay, that place is very, very elastic. It's
Exactly.
something that it comes out and it go back to normal. It's just like having sex with a lady and it goes in and comes out. That's what you
that's where you're getting it wrong.
No, no, you're the
That's
one
where, that's where
misunderstanding
you
this.
are getting. No, now if you go back, go and make a little research. Even while we're here, okay, why do you think nurses put that effort of trying to stitch some part
Because
of the
Because
there's
there's a cause.
exactly.
Okay,
We are
you-
all
okay,
advising
for
So
ourselves.
are you saying they should leave the
I
top
should
like
leave it
that?
open.
After all this wear and tear, patch here, Baba, your thing is no longer the way you left it.
Okay, now this is it.
It's no longer that way.
This
Do
is-
you know what it means? Do you know what it means when a woman for some time tries to stick to one lady? Because I know most women, when they find a serious faithful guy too who is serious with relationship, women tend to reciprocate that faithfulness until you start to misbehave. That's when, in fact, some of them will either leave you without misbehaving too. So now you meet a guy who is responsible, you trust this guy, you also become faithful to him. By becoming faithful to him, it means that only his machine passes through this needle. So he has been able to drill a hole that fits only him. Even if there was a guy with a bigger machine that was drilling bigger holes, by being faithful to him, you have limited the eye of the hole to only his size. All of a sudden, a head of a baby that ranges about how many centimeters
Okay.
passes through there. Naturally, there is an increment.
Should I tell you
Now
something
hold on.
from there?
Doctors try to put efforts together. Midwife, everybody is teaching this thing, try to wear and tear. They try to control it. Eventually, it is not going to be the way
I feel you should
it
understand
was.
something before.
Do you even know that from the place you have sex from with a lady is not the exact place the child comes out from?
Educate me.
Okay, in that aspect, they have a particular size, a particular pelvic area where the child comes out from. In that directive way, this tear you're talking about, when it's stitched, it affects the main vagina where the sorry, I don't know how to use the word there because this is a social media something.
Go ahead.
Okay,
It's fine. This is a
where
podcast.
the cock actually enter and comes out. The thing is, it's going to affect it, and how is it affecting it? It's only going to help it get closer and squeeze. The thing is, where I actually disagree this with you, from my past interview and questions I've asked from people that have had experience with it, I was told that after childbirth, vaginal childbirth, I mean natural childbirth, after that, the thing you call the vagina goes back like a virgin. It doesn't go back to be very wide as you think it is. It's kind of very
So
tight.
where does the child come out from? And where does the regular sex happen? You said they are not the same place.
I'm very sure you normally meet a lady and you're doing that. There is this exact place. I don't know how to actually, but I'm not a medical person, so I don't know how to narrate it to you. But I think you should make research on it so that you can see it very clear. From that particular scenario where you feel like this is where a child comes out from, is not where it is. That's why they'll have to wait for, like, you see a lady contracting and they'll tell you wait for 6 meters, and when she gets like up to 6 meters at least centimeter before the child hair can actually enter the size of how it can come out. So in that aspect, it's not, I don't feel like it's going to like
Yeah,
affect the
just
child
feel
hair.
that all these things are just mindsets, and because you know that your wife just gave birth,
And you want to cheat.
you same man will go out and swim
They said yes, in a typical vaginal birth, the baby comes out through the vagina, which is the same passage used for sexual intercourse. This is ChatGPT.
Okay, this is not something like argument. So me, like I was saying, I said this whole thing depends on mindset. Sex itself is a mindset.
Yeah.
Now you are reacting like this because you are aware your wife does this. And from what you have in your head, from this one for me it's now your word now say this place not done big. But same you will
It
go.
actually gets big.
Same you will go out. No.
Go want.
and go sleep with another girl because you're already fantasizing about her.
Yeah.
And her own might be even wider than the one that gave birth.
Exactly.
You will never complain, no.
I agree.
Yeah,
Now,
you
do you
get
know
me?
what happens? You can fantasize about a woman and pray to get her, invest to get her, and by the time you get there, say, "Hey, nah, child, this girl don't want no more. This village."
That's true. That is possible.
How will you know? Because now, immediately you realize this, that fantasy drops,
But
that desire drops.
I want to ask you a question.
But
But
another
reason-
younger girl,
another reason why
another
you
younger
feel,
girl
yeah, she's
you
not-
meet,
it is
you
this one.
fantasize about this person.
is it
Hold on, you
there are
fantasize about this
little men who
person.
can achieve
You
it
get
because
there,
of this reason.
and eventually the place is as you expected,
I want to ask you
and
a
you
question.
build there.
Wait, I want to ask a question.
Ask
In
me.
this scenario, you keep counting that the place is going to be wide or not wide. Okay, normal relationships, the both genders cheat. Are you trying to tell me that your girlfriend that moment that you're getting in all the time, all the spending in your stuff has stuff start getting more wide and you have to start cheating because obviously normal relationship there's cheating in it.
You know the problem we're having here.
Okay.
Normal cheating with a guy of almost the same size with your guy might not really have any negative effect compared to two things. When you date a guy with a very bigger machine and probably childbirth, a guy with a very bigger machine, like sizable, we're talking maybe a size 6 cm, and this guy comes into your temple with 9 cm, you go scatter things for you.
Wow. No.
That's
Guys,
cheating.
The
yeah.
person will let
No,
even you as a lady,
it's a lie. It will go back.
if you want us to be sincere with this conversation, even you as a lady, except you've not dated two men with two different many sizes, if you have, you will know the effect in you. There is a guy that might be dating a girl and they'll be having normal sex, they are fine. The day the girl meets a guy with a bigger bola, the girl might eventually bleed as if she's been this virgin for the first time. You know what I'm talking about.
When
know what
a
I'm talking
different
about.
size is getting in. We're talking about cheating. Why
Yes,
do
now.
men really
And,
cheat?
and the effect of, I'm telling you
You're
that
you're
a bigger
diverting
size
yourself.
of
You're
hole,
diverting the conversation now to
a bigger
different
size of a hole
So what do
can
you feel
cause
is another
cheating.
reason
Yes,
why men
men
cheat
cheat.
in marriage?
Yes, that is
Because we have overflogged this one.
Because
Yeah.
people don't want to agree.
No,
No.
we cannot
No,
agree
you
because
see,
of sex. You
I
can get
see,
sex everywhere.
I cannot
anywhere
because
you
of
want.
size of
Number two, character.
character. So you're
Now,
trying to
this
tell me,
character,
okay.
since you guys are taking off sex, this character might not be
No, we're
about
not
sex.
taking it off
This character,
completely. We said
okay,
it's only few.
Yeah.
I feel that
I'm talking
can.
about character.
Okay.
A woman doing the things you don't accept. Personally, if you do the things I don't accept, and maybe I am too committed in the relationship to leave, it might eventually result to cheating. But if you are not too committed in the relationship, what do? You walk away.
Okay, I have another
That's
definition.
the advice you can just say.
I
Okay,
have
if you
another
can cope.
ideology.
That's the problem with marriage. You cannot walk away.
That's the
See.
thing because you've made before you could have actually asked a lady, will you marry me? You should even conclude that this is my kind of person, and that is it.
Isn't this
You
scary?
finalize it.
See.
So the only thing
Isn't
is
this
when she's
scary
wrong,
that
when
things
she's
change
wrong,
in
you
marriage?
fix it.
See,
Isn't this scary?
before you
Vagina change.
before
The firmness of the breast falls.
before you say,
Everything
Is
changes.
it not for your child?
excuse me, forget about child.
What is
The more
scary?
she's declining, the more you are declining also as a man. True of us.
Good.
You decline.
As your chest, you have all these muscles now. Your chest, them body stand. The more she dey decline, the more
This
you
might be
dey
here.
your own dey
This might
decline.
be here till the age of
Bros
60.
na lie, you must lack. Your screw himself go dey like guy. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still
Everywhere go-
active.
when you still active, you go still know say no be so e dey be before, bros. So as you are
But it's still
declining,
active. You are declining, but it's
she
still active.
too, she's
But you're
still
not going
active.
to last like
But
the
it's
way
no
you
longer
used to.
looking
If-
like
But
that.
she's-
Take a look at these firm-pointed giants.
Bros,
Military men
the-
standing attention.
bros, our fathers
After
dem,
just 1 year,
our
they
fathers
decline
dem at
faster.
their age. Now their neighbors are standing at their age. You see say this breast wey dey like this now don weak,
Our
e don
fa-
slack.
Our fathers and forefathers were even smarter than we were.
So what I'm telling you is,
Do you know
as
why?
the
Do you
woman
know
is
why
declining,
people?
you also
Do you know
decline
why
as a
people are
man.
more interested in the decline of women? Let me tell you. The women decline faster. you might even give birth after 1
No,
year.
it's not decline. Women mature faster than
You
women.
might
Yes.
even
And it's
give
how
birth.
it is
You might give
from
birth
the start.
just 1 year after marriage. Just 1 year. In the next 1 year, I will still look like this.
Yes.
But a woman that gave birth for me in the next 1 year will definitely lose the feminist of her breast.
No, really,
No,
depends
no.
on how you take care of that woman.
Yes.
After childbirth,
Yeah, no,
the
it's-
breast
it's
does not remain the
no,
same.
no,
Do you
no.
want to argue that
No,
one?
no,
Yes.
I'm not.
I will
See,
argue it because okay, we're trying to
It's
say
only
that
a very few percent. Like
Thank
this
you. I just
Yeah,
want you
like
to.
that-
percentage
That
of
is
women.
how to
If you
your
are
other
not
opinions.
backward,
It's very
yes.
significant few percent that
Not
you cannot
point
argue.
at all.
Almost
ladies.
every. See, let me tell
So
you.
always remember this part.
Bring 10 women who have given birth and breastfed their children.
Okay,
I will dictate 80% of them. What are you saying?
You said another thing. I don't want it to look as if we're just overemphasizing on a particular.
You guys are just being emotional.
No, it's not emotional.
You're
How?
not being realistic.
No, see, bro.
To a man that loves sucking people
Can I tell you?
that is
Can I
standing,
tell you something?
and now
Can I tell you
this breast
something?
are no longer
Can I
tempting.
tell you something? Do you know that the more you age, the more your choices or your preference in a woman declines as a man? Declines in the sense that
There
you
was
see
a time
this
sex was
age
priority.
you are now, if you are with a girl now, you want to sleep with her 5, 6, 7 times a day before 24 hours. A time will come when you just do one and you face your front and you are okay. That breast you are talking about now,
You get
that time when you are seeing it with your age, your level at that particular, you're talking about this standing, whatever standing is, because this is your prime. You are at your prime.
Bro, it's a lie.
I'm coming now. Let me tell you. No, all those men of 70, 60
They
years,
still
I'm
jump up
coming.
at the pointed breast.
80. Those ones now are
Why do we have
exploring.
sugar daddies and sugar
Excuse me.
babies?
Those ones now are exploring. They just want to be active. Just they do their thing.
Exploring also
Have
means
fun.
okay, why did they use the word normally say from the social media person? They'll be like, I did feel like sugar daddy lasts. They just stay for a few minutes and they are done, and because they want their money.
He is trying
No,
to
no,
say.
he's trying to say something about.
He's trying to
the-
say
the
that
man
their
doesn't
interest
belong-
will decline.
It's just, no.
People
no,
are just
no,
respecting
no, he's trying-
themselves.
I feel like
That does not mean
Can I say
that.
something? I think he's trying to be like, what happened to ladies don't happen to
Yes,
men.
now.
So what?
Well, it's true.
What is there is different.
It's true.
It happens.
It's
so
just you now
fast in
lasting.
women.
Maybe you can last
Yes,
1 hour, but
because
at some point
In
you're
less
not
That's
gonna
how
last.
some
than
made
3
them to
years, in less than 3 years, a woman who has given birth to 2 children in 3-4 years has lost it already.
I want to ask you a
But the
question.
man is still
I
agile
want to
for the
ask
next
you-
20 years.
I want to
You
ask you a
don't point
question.
at the breast alone.
Excuse me.
You know,
I
the
pointed at
downside
the
is-
China
Excuse.
too.
Let me say something. Sorry, no disrespect.
It will take 20 years before
Excuse.
that slot you're talking about
Excuse.
before.
I want to say something. Shout out to Kate Henshaw. A woman like Kate Henshaw, she's in her 50s, if not getting to 60 at this point in time.
Because she gave birth to how many
I
children?
am coming. Now, do you know that as you are claiming you're a strong man, that lady can finish you on during sex or finish you
Every
on bed.
woman can finish a
Thank you. Now, are you seeing because she is taking proper care of herself? Even you will crush on her. So you no go marry your own wife. Now, because say she don't go born, you with your mentality, you just say, you don't whine. You now face front.
You want to go and do outside.
Now, when babe, I used to say it even in my relationship. Anything in the memoir, you dey enter gym. As you dey give birth, you dey enter gym, so that everybody will see they do it.
That means you agree with me.
No, I'm coming.
That's
Now,
it's
this
a
is
shame.
because
No.
this is now
Emotional.
she's not components in her body help in forming that baby. So for her to get back to her real self, she needs to do some certain things. You know, go marry woman, do no good. This
They take right.
Being more insensitive than intelligent.
okay, how? Excuse me.
Let me,
Because I
you're being too
refuse.
emotional. Let me tell you, I'm not saying you should refuse that. Why, if you think the body didn't change, or if you think, hold on, if you think the body didn't change, or if you think a man's body is changing as much as a woman's body is changing, why are women giving medications? Why are mothers giving you several types of oral soup for you to drink and do one thing, or for your body
Can
to
I
do that?
answer you?
Everybody accepts.
Can I answer you?
I hold on. Everybody accepts, first of all, that there are going to be natural changes. And that is why medically, herbally, everybody is fighting to restore. You are even saying, hit the gym. Let us try to get back to where we were or close to what we had before you brought forth another human. This is understood clearly. If you guys do not agree with me that something changed, then you will not be putting an energy,
Okay.
putting an effort
Okay. This
for
is
restoration.
all I have to say. First thing first, when we are talking about these changes, it happens to most children from the day you were born. This is not the way you were when you were born.
Yeah.
This is not the way you were 10 years ago.
Yeah.
As far as there is life in you, you sleep and wake up. Change happens every day of your life. Now, if you acknowledge this fact, you understand that as a man, we were brought into this world for a particular purpose. As a woman, nature brought them into this world for a particular purpose, which is reproduction. Now, when you are growing, that is why you have your puberty, adolescent, blah 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 blah. These are stages. Now, when this person gives birth, we have never said changes are not happening.
Yeah.
What we are saying is that these changes that are happening is not a yardstick for you to say, I am not going to give my 100 to this person that I came to her father's house, took her at her prime, and still me that made her to start having these changes. Because if she not born for me,
You know,
there will be
get
no
that.
change.
Yeah.
Emotions.
How? Before my life, she go impregnate herself. What
No.
is emotions?
Feeling.
I don't I'm getting it. So
Go
now,
ahead.
you people, when you go to church, they say, or today, you people are now husband and wife, which makes you people one. I begin how the 1 + 1 is 1 when it comes to marriage. Now, you have to look out for each other. You have to keep up that check. That is why when I talked about my own preference, I talked about being intentional when I was saying about man. Because if your wife born, you leave her eye, you don't born it up. Before you know, her stomach don't dey big. Because she don't leave herself after all. I don't marry, who they look me again. So it's you now that will let this woman know that if you are like this now, you have to still
I
keep
can't
up.
cope. Exactly.
So you don't come and say because she don't born, that means your level of paying attention to her should reduce while you go outside and be getting what you feel you want to be getting. It's mindset. Every man they cheat.
Yes.
But I don't think it's because my wife born and I know say adjustments don't dey for her body. That is what I
Reason.
will tag.
One of the reasons.
Okay, that is one of the reasons. No. But if you tell me another thing,
Until you marry.
no, see, if you tell me lost,
Until you marry.
see, if you tell me lost, I will accept. Because all of us as humans, even your wife, they lost after some months. If you tell me lost, if you tell me, yes, lost is just the thing. I'm lusting after this girl because I'm married. So any other thing I'm doing, I'm lusting after this person. I will understand. If you say I want to go and explore or have fun, is acceptable. But telling me is because woman wey born for you. Why you don't throw away the pikin now?
Bro,
You are talking of
I'm
emotions.
going to close this whole thing. We'll close this chapter here. But the truth is, I am not removing the sensitivity of childbirth, motherhood. I have said it before.
Yeah, if you're not removing
The
it,
fact
then
that
you
this
can't
person-
hold on
hold
to this
on.
yardstick
This
as
is-
one
this
of
is
your
just
reasons
one.
why
Yes.
you feel.
Hold
It
on.
shouldn't be
Hold
a
on.
I'm not saying you think why
Whether
you
we
feel.
like it or not, whether we like it or not, once the body starts to change,
Yes.
it affects the way you think about the whole sexual process.
Even you too, as your own is changing.
That is where I'm correcting you.
No, but
In a man,
You don't put it
hold on.
as a correct.
In a man, it happens slowly and over a longer period of time. For instance, it might take up to 10 years. A man who got married at the age of 30 to 35, between the age of 30 and 35, it might take about 10 years to 15 years for you to see an obvious change in him.
that is your nature.
But
That is our nature as men.
now you dey
No,
joke
see, no.
but
Do you know why?
now you dey bring the
you
emotions
know
to it. But for a woman who gives birth in your house, your wife, we are not disputing the fact that she had done a wonderful job. No,
Conversation
Let me add
is
something.
one of the reasons you feel men cheat on their
these
wives.
changes
These
is
things.
one of
And
the
we say
reasons.
that we acknowledge
I'm
that
saying it.
excuse, we acknowledge that there is a change, but it's not strong enough
It
to be
is
one of the reasons why you feel.
You should vagina. Are you trying to tell me you're going to cheat on her?
Hold on, I want to check something.
You have to. I need your question. I need your answer to this because this cannot just be something you just jump out from. Because you keep emphasizing on this that this is the reason why a man should cheat.
Men can cheat
I feel
for
like cheating is from your mindset.
straight up.
You obviously say you actually see a lady and her structure attracted you to get him,
Straight.
and that is it. You enter.
A lot of us.
I feel like
see,
you're saying this.
if you're telling me
your own
that
narrative,
a
I
man
feel
is
like you're
cheating
going-
for
you want
fun,
to
I will
do that.
agree with you.
It's a
We do
mindset.
it. We can cheat for fun. We can cheat for pride. We can cheat for so many things.
Exactly.
But not because say your wife, but that one where you dey go meet her body no go change. Okay, do you still know that some married men still go out there to date married women that have husband and kids?
Yes.
So when they got on their whatever did not
Ask
expire,
them what they are looking
and there
for.
was no stitches and
Bro, ask them what they are looking for.
okay.
What they're looking
So
for.
what's the
They're
next?
what-
There is
they're
a
what-
reason too. So
No,
you can
okay.
say
pointing
what
his
you
view
think
out.
are the
Okay,
reasons why men
okay.
cheat.
What I think from my own side, why we cheat as men is one, I feel hiding on this biblical whatever that men are polygamous in nature is one of those things. See, no, any man that is cheating knows what he is doing.
Yeah.
That is the gospel truth. I feel that we cheat because most times we want to have fun. Most times we feel we want to be we cheat for pride. Let me just say it like that.
Yeah.
You just want to have fun, unlimited access to different women, and you're having fun. If it's not pride, if you know that what you are doing is good, you will not be hiding it from your wife.
Exactly. Women too are polygamous in nature too.
Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes, because all these things works in mindset. If you
So
want to do
can a
this,
woman confidently marry 2 or 3 husbands
If
and
out of
provide
her-
for them because she wants to have sex with them?
obviously yes, if she's stable enough to handle it.
So a woman can do it.
Yes.
You can do it.
I can't point. I can do it. Like I said, you just have to question.
No, if you are rich tomorrow, if you
I it's
are
out of
rich,
choice. If I want, if I'm very rich, very
so
very,
why
rich, I
are
want to
women,
keep
why
them
are
happy.
women not doing it?
That's
Why are
what to
women-
tell you. These things work with mindset because it's what you want to do. You
No,
do
why
it.
are women? You say women can do it, but you say polygamy. Let me reverse the hand of polygamy and go for polyandry. That's what it's
I also feel that one of the reasons why men cheat is when you have a home that is very, very toxic.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
If you have a very toxic home where you come in and the woman is not giving you peace of mind, it starts like joke. You go out and you see maybe one of let me use an example, maybe your secretary, sir, good morning, have you eaten? As I bought food
She's nice
today.
to you.
And when you go back home and you see that food on your table and you want to take it to your wife, because don't touch that thing, please. I bought it for Chinechere meat for her breakfast or whatever tomorrow. And you look at it, this is fruit that was bought with your money. But because you don't want drama, you just
Let's go.
you go. When you get to your office now, your secretary or whatever will bring this food for you willingly, knowing that maybe she doesn't know you need it, but she feels that fruits also you might like. Before you know it, all those man is also in a very toxic home, and you still have contact of your ex-boyfriend who can just say
you
hi,
well,
this
yeah.
hi, you run to him and you explain and say, oh, don't worry, one day you just find him and go, let me just spend 1 hour, let's just talk.
Yeah.
From talk, you know something will happen.
Yeah.
It have started. A lot of things can genuinely cause cheating,
Yeah.
but they are still cheating that are done deliberately.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for following us thus far. If you know other reasons that people cheat in marriages, in relationships, we will also want to hear from you. Why do people cheat? Why do men cheat? Why do women cheat? What are they looking out for that is not in their partner? Right? We want to hear from everybody and see you in the next appearance. My name is Adonai.
bye.